Hey guys, before we get into the vlog, I want to give a little plug to my brand, Weston Willow. We are doing a 25% off site-wide sale right now. You will not get this sale any other time of the year. We do not do 25% off, ever. If you are not familiar, Weston Willow, we do custom pet portraits. You submit a photo of your dog or cat or bird or lizard, any pet, and we turn it into a beautiful portrait. We have real artists all over the world who take your photo. They spend almost 2 hours working on your portrait. We put the name on it if you want. We have so many different frame options. This is the Birch, which I am a big fan of. They come ready to hang. We have a ton of other little options too. We have a desktop frame, we have mugs, we have phone cases, and this brand is very special. It was inspired by this exact portrait. My mom made this portrait of Zoe, who you're all fans of, for my 30th birthday. She gave this to me. And this is the exact portrait that inspired this business. So this business is really meaningful to me. And I hope that if you have a pet, you find some inspiration for holiday gifting for either yourself, because YOLO and time to gift yourself, or it makes an amazing gift for other people. So head to westonwillow.com and you will get the Black Friday deal, 25% off. I'll also have it linked in the description below. Okay. Now let's get into Vlogmas. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog, or should I say Vlogmas. Although I think I'm gonna call it this year Vlogmas-ish, because last year I had very high intentions and hopes for what I thought was gonna be my version of Vlogmas, and then I realized I am a 36-year-old adult male, and that just doesn't work for my lifestyle, and it was a lot of work. So I think I actually skipped some vlogs. So this year we're calling it Vlogmas-ish, and it starts today. So if you are excited for that, give this video a big thumbs up. Also, we are so close. I think we're less than 3,000 subscribers away from hitting that 100,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. I'm going to do a YouTube live. We're going to hang out together. It's going to be such a fun time. So if you are one of the more than 50% of people who are not subscribed and watch my vlog every week, you can hit that subscribe button, get me to that 100,000 subscriber goal, then never hear me talk about this again until my next goal, which will probably be 1 million, and then at which point I'll be in my grave before that happens, so you'll just always hear me talk about it. Anyway, let's go over what we're doing today, which is a full day of decorating. A full day of decorating. Let me show you the space first. Zoe is already in her Christmas scarf. Is she happy about it? Absolutely not. Are you happy about it, Zoe? Well, she loves her Christmas scarf. Look at her. She's like, turn the camera off, get on the couch, and put on a show. I'm done. So if you watched last week's vlog, you already saw what I called the living room makeover reveal, which is not really a makeover at all because there's still a lot to be done. But this is going to be totally Christmasified. I got a brand new tree this year that is quite large, and TBD if that's a problem. But I looked at pictures from last year. I've had my other tree for like 5 or 6 years, and it was allegedly a 4.5 foot tree. Now, in this corner, it came out to like here for 4.5 feet, and it just felt like a little slim for the space. And it was a little just like, why not have a real one? So that now then this one that I got is 6, but hear me out. From this point to the corner is not 4.5 feet. It's less. It's like 3.5 feet. So then I realized, when they do the measurement online, it's like if you fluff each branch perfectly and like it comes out perfectly. Long story short of what I'm saying is, I got a 6 foot tree. If it really truly was 6 foot in diameter, that would be a problem. But I don't think it's going to end up being 6 feet because it's going to, every branch, even if one branch is bent up, it could reduce it by 6 inches. Do you know what I mean? And I don't care about the corner that no one sees. I'm going to shove it a little bit in that corner. So TBD if it fits. But that's what we're going to start with. What?
Did you just get the hiccup?
I don't know if I got the hiccup. By the way, Brendan's here, but he's in like a weird Eberjay outfit, so he's not ready to be filmed yet. Like, it's like, you heard about the Grinch who stole Christmas? How about the gremlin who stole the decorating day? before we start, I think it is only right to light the Christmas candle. I got the small version of this last year. It's the Sapin candle from Diptyque. And it's a pine smelling wintry candle, but there's just something about it that feels a little different. So I got the giant candle, and I talked to the guy in the store, and he was like, mine's last me for 3 years. So it's expensive. It's like $440, but it will last you a really long time. And it's just pretty, and it becomes a piece of decor, and you just burn it. You don't worry. You just like burning the candle and enjoying it. So let me show you what it looks like. I will say the design of it is not really like, I don't love this design. It's giving like Jersey Mom a little bit. Last year it was green. Much prefer that. It was a pine green. But how cool is this? I actually have another one of these. Diptyque giant one. I have the base candle that I got when I literally moved into this apartment in 2021. And it's basically, actually should be thrown out, but I guess not. Like if we lit this, it would smell really good. So I need to figure out where this is gonna go. I need to figure out a lot. Do I save this box? No, right? I don't think so. What the hell would I save this box? You guys are gonna comment, save the box. If I burned it for 8 hours a day for 30 days straight, yeah, that would not, but that seems like crazy, right? All right, I'm not saving the box. Actually, so save your comments if you're gonna say something about it, because it's gone. All right, box number 1 for the new tree. I don't know if I mentioned Balsam Hill, I think I did. And then I already unboxed the first one. Now, what's really cool about this tree is I got the fairy lights. Do you see these little mini lights? I think it's gonna be quite spectacular. Like, look. You see how it's different? They're micro whatever, fairy. They're supposed to be really warm and beautiful, and you see how like wrapped around each tree. I actually watch a lot of YouTubes about women talking about these trees. No, because we're going to shove it in the corner. Do you want to say hi to the vlog? I feel like you haven't been on the vlog in a while.
I know, it's been a minute. Well, here we are.
So it's going to be shoved. Oh, falling. Can you hold this while I do it and explain? Hear me out.
Wait, the lighting's weird.
I know, just come closer. So, you see how it's like, it needs to be shoved.
Babe, this is gonna be totally unusable.
What?
Like this part of the couch watching TV on our brand new TV.
Okay. Are you yelling at me? Watch how I make it work. So now what you do is you just love that. Okay. You can go even more. Watch. I'm gonna take these, bend them up. Up. Watch.
Was it worth it, babe?
Yes. What? These go up. Up.
Yeah, like no one's gonna be able to see those in the background.
And then it can go more. You see what I mean? It's fine.
I just don't think it should be pulling too much on the shades or the curtains.
Yeah, it's not.
Like bend that one up a little more so it's like less pressure.
It could be
No, that one.
Which one?
Like that. Yeah. So it's not like...
up. It's not pulling.
I would fill that space back there while you're there.
What space?
Like separate those out so there's no gaps.
You mean like fluff the branches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do that. Right now we're just going for like placement.
Shouldn't you put the skirt on? Oh no, you could put the skirt on after.
All right, now look at it.
That looks too crowded. Like pull this out a little more.
No, because you're not going to be able to see it. Not visible. All you need is this part. Is it crazy? Okay, seriously, is it too bad? Because when you're sitting here, you're just
No, it actually looks like fine. Like it
looks
looks
fine.
honestly small. Honestly, could be bigger.
It's small.
Zoe's so miserable in the scarf. She keeps looking at me like, get this shit off me.
Okay, now I need to fluff.
Did you say now I need to pretend to fluff it?
Well, you do have to fluff it.
This is the behind the scenes. I'll pretend.
It needs to be fluffed. Should we plug it in?
Need your leg day on this vlog.
Shut up.
Look at those.
I got these smart plugs. I've actually had them in the past, but I didn't know where the other one went. But if you want your tree to be connected to like Alexa or your smart Nest, whatever, get one of these plugs and it all works on a light switch or through like just saying turn the tree on. Pretty cool. Tree's done. It took a solid 3 hours to fluff it, but the fluffing is very important. And when it's a brand new tree, it's harder to fluff because they're like compacted down from whatever factory it was made in. So it looks really good. It's a little wide, but it's not the end of the world. The only problem is when you're sitting in like the king spot over here, you're not able to see the TV.
What's your spot?
I didn't even tell you guys, but I did get a new TV, which has been a whole saga that I've spared you, and you're welcome because it's just been annoying. But I got a new TV. It's a Samsung S95F OLED, 83 inches. Very excited. The other TV we had was 75, so we went up 8 inches. And
Do you think people think about these things?
yes,
Does this cross people's mind? Because I literally,
yes, you guys care.
I can't imagine.
Now we have to go to the basement to the storage unit and get out
It's really scary down there.
the ornaments from last year. We had a lot of new ornaments. Did we show the new ornaments? I don't think we did. So these are West Elm. West Elm. You can see we're doing like a brown and neutral kind of a thing. And then these are from Studio McGee, and they're like a frosted glass.
They're a little dusty that you have to like.
Yeah, but
wipe
it's
them
still
off.
frosted. It's supposed to be frosted.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. They're not
Oh, I
like
was
supposed to
trying
be
wipe it off.
clear. It's no, it's frosted.
Totally.
So then there's these. Actually, nice little topper on them.
These Aladdin ones were a little unsure about.
Yeah, but it's just like you want the texture. You want the texture. And then we're not sure about, we got a brown tree skirt. Then not sure we have these bows. And we also have the brown bows.
Brown, because we have the coffee.
I know, but it might all just really come together because we're going to have a lot of the
I
red
agree.
ornaments.
Or just no bows. Like we might just have like no.
Then I got this. These are all from A Floral. I'm obsessed with A Floral. Super high quality. It's actually looking a little faker green on camera than it is in person. And then I really like these. it's just like the different sizes of it all. It looks really realistic. So this is the new, which I had to get new because this tree is wider than last year. Look how it looks really good from this angle.
It's so gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous. And I don't know if you can tell the twinkle lights, but there's these like gorgeous twinkle lights. I like them a lot. Very secure.
Those will look cool on our new thing.
I know. That's real wood, you think?
For sure. What else would it be?
Well, where did they get it?
I don't know. It looks like raw tree bark.
Yeah.
How do you know which one's which?
Well, you have to just figure it out.
That's definitely the biggest one.
No, they might be mixed.
What? That's crazy.
No, this is the big one. Just like grow so many things. Yeah, this is big. This is not coming up. Basic marketplace.
Maybe you should try selling it to the building, like someone in the building.
I think actually that green one might be.
This is in here. It's all just Christmas decorations?
Literally. This is. Yeah, this is the big one.
I don't know if this was the best use of the space. Are we bringing that up too?
No. The red?
Yeah. You've lost the file.
All right, we got all of our crap up from the basement. Oh, you're having a bloom?
Yeah.
I think I want to have a bloom.
You can have some of it.
No, I want a full one. I want to shake. You ever just want to feel like you're shaking?
That's why I did it.
Oh, and so that's why I did it. Great. So now we have all of the ornaments from last year.
Do you want me to hold this up?
Hold what up?
The camera for you?
Yeah. All the ornaments and decor from last year is now up, except for the old tree, which I'm going to sell on Facebook Marketplace, which is my worst nightmare. So here's some ornaments. And then we've got the new over here. We've got some old stuff. All these like rustic trees. This is the tree that goes right here. So I basically am laying out what I think all the colors are.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have our neutrals, our sort of like browns, some green, then these deep reds, and the gold. But I feel like everything else is neutrals, browns, reds, golds, some of this darker green. I have another green, but do you agree, Brendan? This like rose gold should not. I think it doesn't go. It's too rosy. It's not bad.
Well, it actually matches this better. But I feel like we need some like differences.
Yeah, I think this is too pinky. Okay, the tree is done. Just trying to decide now between this red tree skirt and the brown one. The brown's a little small. It's totally small. This is bigger.
The color is good though, so maybe you just order a bigger brown.
Yeah, Brennan's saying just maybe order a bigger brown. But this is what we're working with. Got the bows on, which are super pretty. And I really like our color scheme. So now we're going to do the console. and put all the trees and little houses and get that up. Then we'll do the tree that's here, unless I collapse before that. Hey guys, good morning. It's a few days later. It's Tuesday. Been loving the decor. It's so pretty in the apartment. And this morning I am up early. I've been up since like 5:30. It's 6:45 in the morning right now. I'm getting a new sideboard. I got this amazing vintage piece that Brendan found on First Dibs because we've become completely obsessed with First Dibs apparently, as I sit in the chair from First Dibs. And I'm really just into this mixing modern and vintage look in here. I think that it all just kind of like starts to make sense, and it's very hard to find the pieces, but the mix just looks a little more intentional and a little less like, oh, he just bought everything from RH, which, listen, don't put that past me, because in another lifetime I will probably do that again. And I really like the way everything looks in here. Yeah, so I'm really excited for this sideboard that's coming. Now, we have a major what if going on. The sideboard is 120 inches long. The existing sideboard that I have, let me show you, is 100 inches long. Now, this fit in this apartment, no problem. This is an RH sideboard. I've had it for like 5 years. The new one is actually almost as tall as this. So imagine like that height, which is going to be a problem with this mirror. And then it's going to extend 10 inches this way, 10 inches this way, and even comes out like another ½ inch. So it's pretty substantial, and it's going to be a real statement in here and just warm things up. You know, the decor in here is helping, but with the light colored walls and the light colored sideboard, it just kind of gets lost on this wall. It doesn't pop. So now that we're going to have that warmer wood in here, it's really going to pop. And I think bring together all the darker brown woods that are in here. I also got a new vintage side table to replace this one. I haven't really talked about this area over here because it's just not done, except for this Ralph Lauren lamp. We did talk about that. But we're getting a new table here that'll be here in 2 to 4 weeks. Now back to the what if that I was just telling you about. That new sideboard, 93% chance, according to Ben Math, is that it does not fit. It will get in the door of the service entrance downstairs. It will get in that hallway, has like 15-foot ceilings down there for whatever reason. It will get in the service elevator. The service elevator is big. It's only a couple inches shorter than the sideboard itself, so they can definitely like tilt it ever so slightly and get it up here. I think they'll even be able to get it out of the elevator on this floor because the hallways are like 6 feet up here. But then they shorten to 5 feet in terms of width right by my door. By the way, if you're ever curious about something like this, you can just type in these dimensions into ChatGPT and say, like, will it fit? It made diagrams. It's totally incredible. It did math problems with, like, the square root. Do I need to know the square root of something for a sideboard to fit? So my plan was to attempt this myself. My plan was to have movers attempt it. And if not, then return it. But then I realized, because they were willing to like accept the return as long as it wasn't damaged. But then I remembered, I was like, aren't there these like furniture, like Sofa Doctor? I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but basically it's a very popular New York City thing, like Sofa Guy, Sofa Doctor, Sofa 911. If you're moving to a new apartment and you didn't properly measure and you're my alarm went off. I woke up before my alarm. So those sofa doctors will literally take apart your sofa, and then so you can fit it in your apartment and then reassemble it into your apartment. I know friends that have done it. I've seen ads for it. Most of them have incredible reviews on like Yelp. Call me a boomer millennial. If you want real reviews of something, you don't go to their website. You don't go to like Facebook. You go to Yelp. You go to Google. You go to places where they can't fake reviews. Even Amazon has fake reviews. Long story short, I found this guy who doesn't just do sofa disassembly, he does everything disassembly. I knew it was legit because I'm looking through the Yelp. He's got like 100 Yelp reviews, 5 stars, and everyone just called, like, it's like, Ronald was amazing. Oh my God, Ronald saved the day. And I'm like, who's this Ronald guy? Sure enough, I reach out, someone named Ronald responds, I'd say within seconds, calls me. So he's like, why don't you call me, we'll talk about it. So he's like, where is it located? I was like, Philadelphia. He's like, why don't I drive out to Philadelphia with my guys? We will go inspect the piece, assuming it can be dismantled safely without, ruining the integrity of it. We will then take it back to New York City. He says, then what we're going to do is we're going to make an attempt to deliver it to your apartment. So basically what my first plan was, without taking it apart. If it doesn't get in, if it gets in, great. He's like, but we are skilled movers. We know how to get tricky furniture in, right? Okay. If it doesn't, they take it downstairs. They have a big box truck with like their tools and whatever, like a mini workshop. They'll take apart what they need to because they know they've already made the attempt. So they will only take apart, maybe they need to take a leg off. Maybe they need to take like a thing off the back. Then they'll bring it inside. They'll assemble it back together. And he's helping me take the old one. I'm giving the old sideboard to a friend of mine, and he's taking that for her and delivering that to her up just outside the city. So, holy Ronald saving the day. Also, I'm like, is he driving across the country? Who knew Philadelphia was literally an hour and a half out of New York City? I had no idea. I'm picturing a 6-hour drive. I was like, is he crazy? It's an hour and a half. Sometimes it takes you longer to get to the airport. So, what are we doing right now? I am going to clear out the sideboard. I'm going to redecorate because there's all that stuff on top that now I think is going to go on top of the bar. And that's what I'm kind of doing right now. We're redecorating. Basically, I'm going to relocate my little winter village, which we need a mayor of this village, and we need to decide what it's called. So drop an idea in the comment, and then I'm going to put it up here. I've already started taking this is not me. This is not me. Ornaments in a bowl. Like, come on. We're going to figure this out up here. Also, this is looking a little cluttered. Also, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I honestly don't know who I think I am with this rustic village, but I think that looks kind of cute. Or whatever. It might change. It's just for now. Those houses all light up at night too, and I kind of like the way the backlighting looks. So for now, I think that's a good solution. I'm not gonna replicate. I don't know if I should have said that. I'm not putting that back on the sideboard because I just think it's too much. It's too much with the tree, with the garland. So, and I don't even want these kind of millennial decor that I've just gotten lazy with and put there. So there might be some stacks of books on the new thing, but I really want to make the new thing cool. And then I also got a really chic garland. Oh, I can show you. This garland I got from A Floral. I don't know if I talked about this. I think I might have talked about this earlier, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I got a bigger one of this. I just think it's so chic looking. This is an old TV that needs to be picked up. So yeah, that's gonna go on the new sideboard, and I think that I'm gonna wrap some lights around it, and then that will just be like the decor of this new sideboard, and that's it. I want new lamps. So you can see the new sideboard is actually gonna be quite taller. It's gonna be just a couple inches from the mirror, which I think is gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna have to get the mirror raised up a couple inches too. this is done. I put the shelf back in. I had taken it out so that the bottles can stand. I did a lot of consolidating of this. You know, I have amassed major collection of apparently luxury high-end champagne. I mean, I was like, can I get rid of this? This looks like a no-name nothing. I thought it was a $20 bottle. Nope, 180. I was asking chat every single one. Like 140. Like Laurent Perrier. 150. Like, why do I just have luxury champagne? And then come to this cluster. Look at this. I got a menorah. This is the Lady Gaga limited edition of Dom. I'm not even trying to brag. It's just insane. It's insane. I didn't buy any of these. But I did a lot of like consolidating and mixing sort of, you know, there's like half bottles of this, that. This was $9. That could be thrown out. It's probably expired. And then I need to figure out this drawer too, because I use 1% of this. I basically use this and maybe a wine opener because I want to put, there's no drawer in the new sideboard. And I like a drawer for placemats. So basically I want to just have a placemat section in that drawer. Those drawers are now empty. I have a lot of candles that need to be smelled and figured out. And then now I have glassware. Really wish I had... Honestly, I feel like my kitchen needs to be reorganized because I feel myself reaching for things that I use all the time, and the things that are on the first shelf I never use. Do you relate? Do you know what I'm talking about? I just need to reorganize, but I have glassware in here and it's just not the best place for it because sometimes it's like wine glasses are in here. We use wine glasses frequently, you know? Here is everything consolidated. It actually doesn't look like that much, and the new sideboard is bigger, so it'll fit more. And then over here, I've got my lamps, which I think we could do better and find some vintagey cool lamps, but for now, these are gonna be great. And then just some like random florals and other stuff under that bench. This will be dealt with when the new thing comes. This is what this looks like up here. I added these nutcrackers. I also kind of cleaned, like decluttered this because it was giving me anxiety. And I think this looks better. We've got a little whiskey section. We've got a little cocktail making section. This drawer is now all organized and that's looking good. This is now all cleared out. It looks so different. Doesn't that mirror kind of look high off of the console? Like, now that I'm thinking, that new one, if it comes to like here, you know, it might actually be fine. So I'm not gonna jump the gun on moving the mirror up because I feel like it's gonna be completely fine. Do we like the circular mirror? I don't know. Definitely want a mirror here, and it really adds like space. But I don't know. Now I need to figure out the Christmas tree, which we just put up a day ago. Here's my plan. I want to just drag it in here, so it's out of the way of the delivery. But this top is not going to fit there. So what I'm going to do is, do you see the little break right here? That's where this topper ends. I'm just going to take the ornaments that are off the little top piece, remove the top, shimmy it in here, and then shimmy it back, as opposed to dragging it like to over here just seems like a lot of work and like ornaments are gonna break. So that's what I'm gonna do now. not one of my smartest ideas, but it's in there. And now this is now ready to go, ready to be figured out. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm so excited to show you what I have right over here. It was a pretty stressful day of just being around the guys, taking it apart and putting it back together on the street, in the service elevator area and like the hallway in front. And it took about 7 hours, like of his time. Like he went to go get it from Philly, from the antique shop. Then he brought it back here. He got here at noon. He left around 3:30. So it took him 3 hours to take it apart, bring it back up, and assemble it, which is an insane thing because I'm going to show right now. You would literally never know. And I am so happy with this. My apartment has never looked better as far as I'm concerned, which is all that matters. And it feels so cozy in here. It's given the RH modern stuff just a little bit of like flavor. It's given it like a little, like I think that the RH stuff now looks even better because of the vintage chair over here, the sideboards. I'll shut up and I'm going to show you now. I'm literally so happy with it. It's super substantial, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's tall. It's actually an inch or two taller than the counter here, and it comes out about an inch more this way, like depth, than the other piece, and it's 20 inches wider. So it's definitely taking advantage of, this whole wall behind me. Now I will say the Christmas trees are making everything in this apartment just feel like a little like closing in on me. And then there's a bigger piece, but even so, it doesn't bother me. And I think it actually looks so good with the Christmas tree. Like it was made for the Christmas tree. Like it looks almost like farmhousey modern over here. But I think it all works together. Let me tell you, I don't mind how close this mirror is to it. Could I move it up a couple inches? Yeah, but it really doesn't bother me at all. And by the way, everything is actually purposely moved a little bit over this way. It's not dead center on the wall. I wanted to fit the tree. And I think I told you guys the mirror was off-centered by accident, which is an easy fix. Okay, the other thing, look at these keys, these skeleton keys that it came with. This is a 1940s piece, all hand done, hand forged iron. And then look at this like primitive lock. I don't even know if you would call it primitive, but I'm going to use that word in my vlog today. Like how sick is that? And then I've already put some stuff back in. I didn't think you guys needed to see me put things back in the cabinet after you watched what I would say is an excruciating 5-minute montage of me taking it out. So I just saved you that. And then there's just so much space in here. I need to get storage. I need like container store stuff, but remember I was talking about all like the glassware things that I wanted to have more access to? Well, there's plenty of room to do that now. And the only thing I will say, it's hard to open these without the key, but I'm not going in here all the time. Look, it squeaks. Love. I'm obsessed. We like the squeak. And then the alcohol. I mean, I really was able to consolidate, but because I can get this shelf up here now, I can get boxes, champagne boxes up there. And yeah, it's just so cool. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, do you see these like divots here? These hand carved sort of things. There's a wood piece here that goes across. I don't know. It's just really cool. It's old and it's new for me, and it's cool. So I have to style it somehow, and that'll have to come another day. But I wanted to show you now with everything off, and then we'll do a styling later. That is going to be it for this vlog, the first installment of Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video for you, so please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, help me get to that 100,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. We'll do YouTube Live. It's going to be a ton of fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.